All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, Suna, what's up? How are you this evening? This is Dune Awakening, survival game based in the Dune universe. What freaks you out? That's kind of funny. Okay, I don't have any copper. Yeah, I'll be fine. They want me to survey the Vermilion's Gap. I don't know where that's at. I'll have to go look this up real quick. A map would be handy. Eastern Vermilion's Gap. Ah, it's got to be this. So I need to go that way. I know where I'm going now. So, Suna, you know anything about Dune? Hey, Fernandez, welcome back. How are you? Oh, I am doing fine. I'm actually feeling a lot better. My cold's finally gone. Oh, crap. I've got a survey, and I didn't grab my survey tool or a survey pod. Back I go. Yeah, I haven't had a cold last that long in a while. It was like a full 7-8 days before I finally felt halfway decent. The survey pod is not something I can craft without a machine. Ah, I'm not a good driver. Wonder why I didn't find it. All right, then I got to remember which box I put that in. Not that box. Not that box. I don't need all of these. Not that box. Not that box. I really wish you could manage all your inventory from one screen. There it is. And since I'm here, I don't need these extra scythes, water gatherers. So I'm gonna go ahead and recycle those.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay. Go ahead and top off my water while I'm here. Although I guess I need to stay here until the sandstorm passes.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
And you've said, but where is it? Where's the sandstorm? I definitely don't want to drive around in a sandstorm. So that's the thing about this game. There's not really a main, there is a small storyline. There's a sandstorm. There is a small storyline. So you got two options when you start the game. You can start it in tutorial mode, which is what I did because I never played it before, where it kind of walks you through a quest to teach you how to play the game. Like it's sending me to my next area to do a survey, right? Or you can play it in advanced mode where it's open-ended. So basically you level and then you just play. You live, you run around, you make a base, gather resources. This is kinda. I mean, you're not going to hear me walking around talking like I'm in the Dune universe or anything. I don't do that kind of thing. But Fernandez, this is Dune Awakening. And then, of course, if you want to build a better base, you want to get better blueprints, right? Well, those are hidden in places. To build better things, you got to gather better materials. There is an end game called the desert, which is a giant desert area where there is nothing but spice and sandworms. They do have some PvP elements, but changes have been made to where you have to go to a PvP zone in order for the PvP to happen, because a lot of people were getting ganked and people weren't liking that. Honestly, just for a chill game to, like, you know, just kind of run around and gather and try to level yourself up, I got hooked on it. The survival aspect, you know, usually in games that's eating, fire, you know, things like that. And Dune, they make the survival aspect your water meter. You see that on the left in blue. If you're watching in 16:9 on YouTube or Twitch. If you're watching in the portrait mode on your phone, probably can't see it. But it's off to the side, and it basically, when you're in the desert, your water gets lower. You have to maintain water. There's different ways to do that. For the most part, I gather water when I kill people. I've got a machine that sucks their blood out, and then I got a machine that distills it and gets the water out. As I level up, there's supposed to be other things you can do. Like you can build wind turbines and things like that that suck the moisture out of the air. You can join or create guilds. So at some point, I'm probably going to be doing that. No sandworm food today. See, this is my next thing up, and I can't mine it. That means that in order to mine this, I have to upgrade my drill laser. But to do that, I got to have materials and all that kind of stuff in the blueprint. I can still pick up this carbon ore that's laying around it, but I can't mine this one that would give me a bunch of it. Now I need to get somewhere high so that I can do the survey. And climbing in this game reminds me of Zelda. I don't know why. The stamina bar, maybe. Think I can make that. I do have a item attached to my belt that prevents me from having fall damage. It lowers me down really slowly. Yeah, and I haven't even made it to the giant desert yet. Like when I was sick, right? I wasn't going to stream because I wasn't feeling good and I didn't really want to play a bunch. So all I did was loop around my base, gathering resources. It was mind numbing. I didn't have to worry about doing much, and it was great to just kind of chill. All right, so let's see if I can do the survey probe from here. You have to be so high to do the survey probe. Additional 24 meters. Yeah, you're about to see when I do the survey. All right, so not high enough. I don't know if I can climb that. I gotta probably go that way. And I'm wearing a still suit right now, so the still suit helps that as you lose water, it captures some of it back. And I can, on occasion, drink some. I need to make my next level of still suit. I'm on level 1. I probably would have to go back to my base and do that next. I think I'm missing some resources though. I don't know how to get my stamina. I've got basically a bar and a half. I don't know how to get it higher than that. I will probably have to do some research. See, that I can mine. That's copper. So see, when you mine it, you scan it, and then you get a little mine path. And then you get 49 copper. I don't think I can get to anywhere there. That's too good. I know. That's what they call it. They call it copper ore, and then you got to go refine it, and you get copper ingots. I'm not gonna be able to make that. That's too high. Okay, good. Not people that are going to shoot me. Trying to see if there's a spot, a ledge, where I can rest and recoup stamina and they keep going, but I'm not seeing nothing. Maybe up there? I might could make that. Now, if a hanging rope, if that doesn't tell me to climb here, I don't know what does. There's a grappling hook accessory, and I haven't figured out how to get that yet. Oh, that's kind of cool, full of floating light. Yeah, see that thing up in the sky? That's an orbit. That is the Spice Guild's transport that brings people between planets. That's more of a Dune lore thing. I don't think it's actually anything you get to go to. You know what? I think this area is exactly what this is for, so people can climb and do this survey. Ah. Okay, let's try it from here. It's got it. Let me get in the shade. And the area is revealed. Oh wow, that's a wreck of the Kythera. Oh, that opened up a whole huge area. All right, they want me to go where now? They want me to go... I surveyed! This is the wrong gap. I bet you I gotta go that way. Yeah, western. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Which means I got to go back all the way to my base. Which is fine. A gilder, there is a there are guilds. I'm not in one yet. And there's no fast travel. You have to do it via vehicles, and I haven't unlocked the ornithopter, I think is what it's called, the flying one, yet. And I haven't been caught by a worm yet, so. Oh, a glider. All right, so what I just did right there. So I have a suspensor belt, I think it's called. Basically, it makes it to where I can't take fall damage. Once you start going fast enough to take damage, it puts this little blue haze around you and lets you slow fall. But I chose Bene Gesserit as my class, and that gives me special skills. And one of them is you concentrate and you run really fast. So I ran really fast and built up momentum. And then when I jumped off, the momentum carried me forward, almost like gliding. So it's kind of a little cheat. So I went and I surveyed the eastern gap instead of the western one. I'll make another, we'll make a stop at my base. I'll make another probe, and then we'll head the right direction. I got my cardinal directions messed up. Whoa. Well, I mean, big's relative point of view, right? I think it's pretty big, but it doesn't always have to be about size, you know. All right, so we're going west. Ow, I can't drive. I'm also low on fuel. Stardew Valley, does that count? So yeah, I gotta go more that way. Yeah, it's bad guys. I don't think I've heard of Wolf Tales. What's that game like? I fell. Oh, that seems kind of fun. In this game, I have seen other players' bases, but I haven't run across anybody yet. I haven't done enough research to actually know what the perks are of being in a guild in this one, other than just having people to help you do stuff. All right, I got to get another 22 meters. That doesn't look like it's 22 meters. Top of that thing would work. There's probably, yep, I see some stairs right there. They will probably be bad guys. So we are about to get into some shit here. I'll turn my shield on. Work our way toward the top.
Who's that?
I really don't like those guys. Well, I mean, it's fine. That's what this channel is for people to talk and community and chat about stuff. I love hearing about other games. I should have made more bandages before I did this. Now there's some bandages. Make sure I get my dose of blood. I can't eat anything with spice yet. Ah. And I have a tool that can put out fire, but I did not bring it with me. Okay. Wow. I didn't know I was going to need it. I don't think I can craft it. I think I have to have the crafting station. Yep, I can't do it on my own. All right, well, let's do this. And let's see if I've got the stamina to make it. No. You reveal yourself. Among Us? I've played it like once. don't have a ton of friends that play that, so and I've never been one to kind of just jump on with random people. But I know of it and how the game works and everything. All right, let's see if we can do our 9 meters, really? There we go. Trying to decide if that's someone's base that was built. It looks like it. That might be another player's base right there. Just the shielding on top where you can go down in. Oh wow, that's a bunch of stuff. Travel to the wreck of the palace. Travel to the outpost. Testing station 197 is right there. I've got to travel to that one. So that would be along the way. Where's the outpost? Solin's Refuge, Demez Depot. Nope, says Flat Rock Outpost. I don't think there's a search. Is there a search? I don't see a search. All right, well, I guess for now, I'll just go that way. All right, here we go. Fast run. That is so somebody's base. Look at that. That is really cool. Oh, I'm just traveling to this outpost. I'm trying. It says to the. I'm sorry, Imperial Testing Station number 197. I have not actually found where the outpost is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hey, hey. I'm just traveling here. No reason to get mean. And I think this is another, yeah. Look at this. This is another guy's base. This is a real player. Somebody's much better at building bases than I am. Look at that. All right, so now I gotta find. All right, so the one that's an Imperial testing station. So what those are is, yeah, those are bots. So those are the Imperials. And usually basically it's like a dungeon, you could say. You have to work your way all the way through it, beat bad guys at the end. You get a bunch of resources, and then you get schematics and things to build. That you can schematics to build special things. I guess I'll go to the wreck of the Paulus because I know where that's at. I'm not sure where. It seems like a really long way to go. And avoid worms. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh wow, he's getting angry really quick. Made it. No, don't worry about that. I love having interaction with my viewers. Don't ever think you're talking too much. I think this cave might be one of my trials, so I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. And sometimes I try to talk a lot so that I can keep chat going and everything, but sometimes, I get distracted by the game and don't do so good with that myself. Hot, hot, hot. Oh yeah, there's bad guys. I don't think this is one of my trials. Better turn my shield on. Now my blood is full. Oh, that's a trap. Flames will die down. There we go. Maybe this is one of my trials. I've never had one where there were bad guys at the front.
Another altar destroyed by the Emperor's zealous dogs. So much wasted in the pursuit of this pogrom. So much lost. This altar seemed to depict Fremen being separated from their families. Enslaved? I could only decipher a few words. Slave cribs, Hajj, and oddly enough, the name of a planet. Bela Tigise.
Okay, well, I guess I found it, but I don't have to do anything. Oh, there was a second entrance. Whoa, I walked right across a mine. All right, I have got to find... I know where that wreck is, but I don't know where Flat Rock Outpost is. Let me see if I can find it on the interwebs. Okay, wow. Okay, so why isn't it Flat Rock Outpost? Oh, okay. That's odd. It must be up on top. Flat Rock Outpost right there. Probably should do a bandage. Is this a bad guy? This is a bad guy base. Should I clear it out or should we just go on to the next thing? I think I'll just go on to the next thing. If I fill up my inventory, it's a long way to get to the next, to get back to my base. Thank you. Sorry, my bad. I've got about 30 minutes or so. I want to continue streaming for its dinner time. Well, don't do that. Which action figure was it? Oh, just trying to make conversation. Let's see here. That's where I gotta go. I think I'm gonna go from that way. I'm also low on fuel. All right, got it. Complete contract. Monster slaying, put out the eyes. I saw quite a few. So before I just went back to PC gaming, I was on Xbox. So I played a lot of the Game Pass games, a lot of Xbox games. I played Fortnite for a very long time. And I just got really tired of how toxic Fortnite got. Lots of platform games. I love the Halo series. This game, of course. What do they call this thing they wanted me to do? It was the Vermilius contract. I don't know where that's at. A lot of platform games. Adventure games. Just Cause. I don't know if you knew about those. I played all the Just Cause games, 1, 2, and 3. World of Warcraft. Played that. Played a lot of World of Warcraft back in the day. Come on, I want one of you to come after me. Just one. Come on. So my son plays a lot of Minecraft, like a lot of Minecraft. I've played it. I'm not as big a fan of it. I did enjoy Minecraft Dungeons. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ow. Can't go that way until I get the armband. I don't ever think I've had anything that make it to where I couldn't sleep at night. I always drop out like a light. I have not. This is a great gun, but man, it goes through the needles. I don't believe I can go this way. Whoa, whoa, radiation, radiation, radiation. I haven't read into radiation in this game yet. What the hell? Check something. So apparently there's radiation, which means there's probably a way to deal with radiation. That looks suspicious. My shield apparently does nothing for radiation. I definitely did not bring enough bandages. It's just another entry point. I bet I can't get the good stuff in this place unless I have something to do with the radiation. That would make sense. And that's just another entry point, so yeah. I'm not doing any of the rest of that without figuring out how to deal with radiation. Band-Aid. I am stuck on band-aids as band-aids stick on me. All right. I guess I'm gonna have to make the trek. It's almost 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna make the trek and head back to my base, which is 2,000 meters the data way. But I'm low on fuel. Light No Fire. I don't know if you've heard of that one. It is being made by the same people that made No Man's Sky. But it's supposed to be like this, big open world, except for it's supposed to be the size of an actual planet. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, they have not released when it's coming out, just that they're working on it, but they're supposed to be procedurally generating the entire planet. So it's not like multiple, it's like everybody can interact with everybody and you have the entire planet to explore. It's supposed to be the map. Technologically, I'm not even sure how they're going to do it, but that's what they say they're working on. And I would be excited for that game. That's radiation. Oh, that's really quick. I may not make it. No, I'll make it. If you get ate by the worm, you lose everything you have on you and your bike. So I know I'm running low. I should be able to make it back. It's right up there. No sense missing out on the iron. All right, now we'll just do some housekeeping. I'm gonna go ahead and, ooh, I can process all of it. Get that processing. And then dump the rest of my inventory. So when you are in the, here, I'll show you. So when you are crafting, you have different tiers. So like, this is tier 1. This you can make when you start the game. And this is also kind of tier 1. This is copper, right? So as long as you can mine copper, which is in the first area, you can make this stuff. Iron, the area I'm in right now, this is all the stuff I can make with iron. As you go up, you get better stuff. So like steel, you can make even better weapons. The weapons are kind of the same. It's the same machine guns, but the next tier up does more damage and stuff like that. But I can't make steel ingots without that carbon ore. And I can pick it up when I find little spots of it, but I can't mine the big ones yet. Yeah, in order to mine the big ones, I have to upgrade my mining laser, which I haven't done yet. But every category has that. Steel products, aluminum, plastium, I think is the highest tier. So there's just all kinds of stuff. And see, this one says capable of mining carbon. So yeah, so I have to make this guy right here, which I can make right now, apparently. I didn't even realize it. Got a ray capable of mining carbon. Yeah, I didn't realize I could make that, so we'll craft it. And it's like a tier thing, right? So it mines everything below it. All right. Whoops, I didn't grab it. No, I didn't mean to do that. Put that out here. I wanted to do. All right, it is now refueled. That should have used up. Huh, only half. Let's go do some recycling. don't need that. I do not need my probe launcher right now, so I'll go ahead and store that. Anything needs repaired. Thought I had a steel ingot. Let's go ahead and get all this repaired. And for some reason, I can't repair the dirk. Why? Because I don't know the recipe. That's interesting. Well, it's what it is. Cool. I'm glad you're back. I'm fixed to get off here. I'm gonna do just a little bit more inventory management, and then I'll be off for the evening. I guess I didn't get my money off of here. Yeah, here in just a minute. It's going to be dinner time soon, and I'm hungry, so I think I've done about everything I can do. Make sure I deposit all the blood. But yeah, I think that's it for me today. I appreciate everyone that came out, though. It was a good stream. And also great to have you here, Sonny. So hey, Christopher. Wanted to say that there's a free buggy that you can claim just over from the shipwreck in Vermilius. I think it's called. Ah, all right. Thank you for letting me know. I'll try to get that next time. Unfortunately, I'm getting off for now. But actually, I'm going to, hang on, I'm going to take a screenshot of that because I want to make sure I don't forget it. And I'll grab that next time, next to the shipwreck. Got it. Thanks, Christopher. Sorry you popped in right as I was getting off. Make sure you catch me next time I'm on, though. All right, well, this is Jonathan. I always suck at ending the streams, but I'll see you guys next time.